Right now, parts of a Nebraska town are cleaning up a storm overnight. Just get a look at the size of the hailstone. That picture and many more you see here are coming from the town of Fremont. It's not the only time hail like this is poured on top of the town. And you can see the damage left behind. Several Channel 8 viewers sending pictures like these into our newsroom. The outer layer of this home pelted off. The storms overnight reaching many places in eastern Nebraska. A few of our citizen journalists getting a view of the action. Others in Fremont are now left to deal with a greater aftermath. Channel 8's Karen Lucrece shows us how neighbors are dealing with this damage and the growing cost. Karen?
I'm standing here in Fremont where you can see just how strong those hailstorms was. And the restaurant behind me getting more dense from their storm in last April. And neighbors say this storm actually caught them by surprise.
Last night was interesting because I was resting comfortable and I heard this whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hailstones the size of golf balls slamming into Fremont once again, leaving some stores back at square one.
I went out, there was hail this big, round balls.
Some businesses still recovering from the hailstorm in April. One woman told me off camera she feels like she's running out of patience and money. That it's disheartening to have to fix your roof twice in one season. Dale Lincoln, a Fremont native, says he stayed up listening and watching the storm.
It was about 2 o'clock and I could hear the wind blowing and blowing. So I went into the utility room. I looked out the window and you couldn't see nothing.
Lincoln tells me they were replacing the roof of Mel's Diner from the last storm, only to come to work with the restaurant flooded.
It was still draining. We had one on here. There was catching water. You had one over there was catching water. You had one in the other room catching water. It was all the rooms are catching water.
Lincoln adds he stepped outside Tuesday morning to see his fireplace, his car, his patio, and his roof damaged. And after living in Fremont for so long, he says these storms seem to come with a force and unexpectedly.
Not normal for it to get this bad, and no one expected it.
I spoke with some auto shops today who said they have had plenty of business due to the hail damage done to the cars. Reporting in Fremont, Karen Lucrece, Channel 8 News.